Welcome to our home.
That's right, finally, Plasticjunky is touching his 2000X He-Man collection. And I just bought this off a friend of mine. That's right, Master of the Universe versus Snake Man. Look at this. It doesn't go down. Then what they do with the kid, when he flexes muscles, it moves in between his muscles.
Is it supposed to be like a bicep? I thought this
Yes.
was just like a shoulder pad.
No, it's a bicep.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah. So this is the front box. See? Sorry. Little kid, you can see him there. And in the back, you can see that right there. You see, the minute you see the device there that I showed you, it's it's right there. The minute a kid flexes his arms, it shows that he has muscles, like He-Man. And in the back it says collect them all, and it tells you all of them. You see it says snake armor Fistu, snake armor man at arms, snake armor mechanic, snake armor no, a snake. I think this is trap snake He-Man. He-Man, and this is Mecha He-Man, which he has four extra arms, and that's snake armor man at arms, snake armor mechanic, and that is a snake armor battle cat. I think, I'm not too sure, but those ones I don't have. And at the bottom you have the same thing, Panther. You have a Skeletor with 6 arms, which I don't have. Cobra Khan, King Hiss, the General, and Snake Arms Skeletor.
Snake armor Skeletor.
Snake Arms, actually. It's the one
Snake arms?
Yeah, I know the one with the long arms.
Right.
So that's this. We'll leave it like that, and I can show you this is my Snake Armor He-Man. There, that's all it does. That's right.
But it's a damn nice figure.
Look. Okay, watch. It's small.
Really? That's all?
That's it. Don't you have it?
No, I don't have this figure.
That's it. It's not going to come out more than that.
Interesting. I would have thought it would be a little more than that.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway.
But no.
But
this
it's
is the
still
most that comes
beautiful.
out. It's a beautiful figure.
Yeah.
Snake Armor He-Man, I give it a 4. What am I saying? I give it a 5. It's one of my favorite He-Mans. What I don't like about these figures, there's only one thing I don't like about these figures, is that this big ass thing is hard to. It doesn't stay put. Doesn't do injustice because it's kind of heavy.
No, it's way too big, man.
Yeah, it's huge.
Wow.
Okay, and yeah, it stays, but there's a mechanism that it opens up.
Yeah.
Right there. You see? That's his, and it fires, but I'm not going to fire it. I give his sword a 4.5, but I give the figure, in total, everything, I give it a 5. Beautiful figure.
Absolutely.
The paint job is beautiful. Like JoeNerd did a lot of his 2000X figures. The Four Horsemen did this line justice. I'm going to say something that a lot of people would not believe me, but it's the truth. You know, when I started collecting old vintage He-Mans, yeah, I was young. I had them when I was young, because when you're a kid, you're a kid. But I really started collecting vintage He-Mans when I started collecting these. When I found out that they were make a new line of He-Man in the year 2000, I started collecting this line and vintage and the future He-Mans. The ones where he's in the future with it, I forget what it's called. What is it called? The New Avengers of He-Man?
The New Adventures of He-Man.
That's it. This figure, I give it, honestly, a 5. Look, here's the front. You know, there's always articulation on the wrist. You know, bolt joints on the thing. The wrist. They have the same mechanism as the old vintage He-Mans. None on the knees. He doesn't have on his knees. No, unfortunately, not all of them. Some do, some don't. Him, no, because he has a lot of armor.
No, pretty much none of them did. This was
he
not.
did. He does.
On his knees?
Yeah, he does.
No.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, he
no,
doesn't.
He
okay.
doesn't have one on
he doesn't.
his
Okay, I'm
knees.
sorry.
But anyway.
This is a snake arm. You see?
Snake armor He-Man.
Look.
Yeah.
That's all he does.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm a little surprised that it's Wow.
Try to find one on card. You're gonna pay $45 to $65, even $100.
Wow.
No joke.
I don't know, but well, yeah, I'm not.
It's a rare figure now.
It is rare. I had never even seen it.
It came out at the end of the line because when they made the last line they made was Master Universe versus a Snake Man with the greenish packaging.
You got it.
The Godfather's gonna show a picture here. He's gonna find one picture. You don't have to find all of them, just one picture, okay? Don't worry.
I'll try.
Okay. So you put this here, and this is where he keeps his sword. And even in the cartoon, you'll see that he has it like this. Then he takes it off by the power of Grayskull, and then he turns into He-Man, and then he turns to Skull. No, then just the alcohol talking. He turns to He turns to He-Man, then he turns to Skull.
Then he turns into Skeletor. By the power of Snake Mountain.
Be quiet. He turns into Snake Armor He-Man. I love the sculpt of how they made these, the Four Horsemen. They make an amazing job. What they did was amazing.
Yeah, what they're still doing, what they have done. Yeah, what they have done with this line.
But this line,
then even to present day is.
Yeah, but this line and the statues, the
staction. Yeah.
When they made those staction, the Four Horsemen. Wow.
Oh yeah.
They're beautiful. I'm gonna show off my collection one day of the statures.
Staction figures.
Staction figures, which they don't move. They're very fragile. I broke like 2 or 3 of them. I don't have the whole set. I have about probably 12. It's not bad. So anyways, I give him a 5.
5, yeah, absolutely.
I have
Me
to
too.
push this again. I love that noise.
Did you want to talk about,
of course,
Cobra Khan?
I put out Cobra Khan because it says, versus the Snake Man, so here he is. Unfortunately, a lot of the weapons were extremely heavy.
The accessories in this line, in the 2000X line, were really oversized.
Yeah.
It's funny that back in 2002, I never really noticed it that much, but now, boy, I
noticed it from the beginning.
Yeah? Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I guess I wasn't as fussy as I was back then, but as I am now, I mean, because now, really, when I look at the accessories, that's the only thing I find is that, yeah, the accessories were pretty much oversized. Ooh, I think he's teetering.
I'm doing it on purpose. You see,
he's gonna fall. He's gonna nosedive
because of the weapons, how heavy they are. They're gonna fall. So you have no choice but to display them like this in a showcase. I give him a 4.5. The paint job on Cobra Khan is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't have that spitting thing, but he does have a bopping, thing that. Actually, yeah. Sorry,
he does.
You could put water in here, and you could spray them like they're vintage Cobra Khan. I am so sorry, I haven't touched these since I bought them in 2000 and whenever they came out in the year 2000.
Hey, but I'm pretty envious of the Plasticjunky because I don't own any of these toys right here.
Well, what do you mean? I thought you said you had the whole line.
No, I don't. No, I especially the 2003 figures. Really, these are 2003 figures. The versus the Snake Men figures, I have very little of them.
That's the back of Cobra Khan. It has the same mechanism that you could spit. He spits venom in his evil arch enemies.
A jet of water
or a jet of venom. Yeah. I give him a 4.5. The color scheme is nice. One day I'm gonna do a comparison with vintage, 2000, and new classic. And I'm also going to show the new Adventures of He-Man collection. I have 17 of them. What can I say? I love this collection. I don't talk... I'm different than JoeNerd when he talks about a figure of 2000X. I like to show them off. I just like the way they sculpted the hair on He-Man. I love the armor the way they did. The sculpt is nice. I don't mind if they made like 15, 20 different types of He-Mans. I still want to finish the set. I know there's about 15 different He-Mans. Every time I was at Toys R Us, I found... I go, how come I always find one Beastman, one Merman? That doesn't make sense.
That really discouraged me.
I started ordering them from my local store called Legends, from Steve Bonanno. He always gave me good prices on them. I opened the case, and what did I find? I found 5 Skeletors, 1 Beastman. And sometimes I would find 4 Skeletors and 2 Beastmen. But the only one that I was very lucky with, it was when Evil Lyn came out. I had 2 Evil Lyns and sometimes 3. and and one of another character. So basically, there were 6 in per case. No kidding. The Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, all those other stores, they decided to cancel the line because they weren't selling the toys.
Yeah, that is one of the lead theories as to why the line ended prematurely. It's really sad. Mattel,
that's why it ended.
Man, but the Mattel was really short-sighted. They had, it's like they had no damn faith in the line. It's like I don't know what it is.
But that's how Mattel is. The new Mattel are like that. Like the old Mattel, they're different.
Yeah.
Like they were very into it.
Well, back in the 80s,
they were younger.
Yeah, they were.
Because they were all younger people back in the 80s. They were just starting their jobs, and I guess, you know, I'm just trying to talk sense out of this thing. But we could talk for hours here, and, you know, all I can say is this. I'm happy they still made them. I would love to finish the set, because I'm a completist, and I have to get every single figure that they ever made from this line, no matter what they made. The vehicles, look, I'm telling you right now, people, I'm not a vehicle collector. If it's vintage,
yeah, that is true.
2000 and new, I hate vehicles. All the vehicles that they've ever made for any line of He-Man, to me, they're not nice.
Oh, you know what vehicle I would love to have from this line is called the Spitbull. Godfather has to find a picture of the Spitbull and put it on the screen. I love that friggin' thing.
You know why I want it? It's because it has tattoo He-Man.
It comes with a figure?
Yeah, it looks like a dog or something, right?
Yeah, it does.
It's a green packaging from the Snake Man.
I did not know it came with a figure.
I think it comes with tattoo He-Man, if I'm not mistaken.
But really, that
one's nice.
Oh yeah, the reason I love the Spitbull is because that truly embraces the wackiness and the real weird over-the-topness of the Masters of the Universe.
I do like the Battle Ram Chariot from Skeletor. We'll do that one day. I have it still mint in the card. I still have my Mossman mint in the box, and I have a Kildor signed by all four horsemen. Imagine that one is uber rare, and I have a loose Kildor. Listen, all I can say is this: Plastic Junkie out. Thank you, JoeNerd, for helping me.
Oh, you're very welcome.
One more time. One more time.
Do the
Plastic Junkie out. Collect He-Man and
have the power.
Yes.